Hello, my name is Catherine. Welcome back to my channel, Mimi Plans and Knits. Today we're going to backtrack and we are going to do some memory planning in my Rosey Life Planner. There's a shadow. I'm sorry, the light was very bright. I pulled the curtains. Yeah, so I think it's better with the curtains closed just because. So we are going to have a little bit of a shadow. I don't really know how to stop that unless, just one second. Nope, I moved my book over behind me on my company desk and it's just as bad. So we're going to go with this. I've got all the ceiling lights on and we're just going to have to deal with the shadow because it's very nice out today. We are still hoping for some rain. We haven't had rain in a while. It's very dry. The lake is very low. I have numerous planners laid out here. I will turn my camera. Look here. Those are the planners that I have pretty much been using this year on and off. So just to make sure I don't miss anything, I've got them out and open. I'm going to use this kit. For some reason, I ended up with 2 kits for a couple months from Harriet Wright until I figured out I had signed up twice for I had signed up for the mystery bundle and then I had signed up for her kit. So you've seen these before on my channel, but I love the colors in it and we're going to use it again. So hopefully that's okay with y'all. Now, these here are perfect in my smaller planners across the bottom, but these are really good for here. So I am going to take some of these and those big stickers. Let's see what we've got. These kits are always, wow, like you get a lot of stickers in here. So we're going to go with the flow. We're going to lay them out here. We're going to get some things down. Now, I don't share a lot of personal stuff in the back pages that I usually write in, but I will set up on here and show you kind of how I do it. Now, what do I want to use? Let's get, do I want to take this out? I wish, do I have a washi that maybe would go with this kit? You don't get any in the kit. What do I have that's kind of, let me check out my washi stash here and see what we got. What would go with it? It's kind of a minty green. I have this one. Yeah, I think that one goes really nice. Okay, we're going to use this. This is from Simply Gilded, and it's part of, I don't see the rest, but it seems to me it was part of a kit, not a kit, part of some sticker, it wasn't a sticker collection. I think there were like 3 rolls that went together somehow, but I can't really remember. Even with the curtains closed today, the light is shining through and it's hard for me to see. These are cheap whiteouts that I had got, oh, maybe from Temu. They're okay. You have to be very careful with them. I'm actually going to move this, take my book out of here, and then do this with my book. Oops, I think I tore a page. Gosh, I did. I tore a page. That's not good. Okay, so it just makes it a little easier to use. So let's put this down and cover up this. So how is everyone? I just filmed a video. I was gonna do this at the same time, but I started rambling on and, you know, I can get long-winded. And it was kind of just a little discussion on what planners I wanted to use for next year. One thing led to another. 20 minutes passed by. And here we are doing a separate video. So, yeah. Do I want to save the numbers for the month? I might. Where is my big pouch? Is it downstairs? One thing I must say, yes, I do believe it is. Nope, it's here. I love these pouches, and I have a bag that I carry things around the house, up and down the stairs, because my bonus room, my office, whatever, is upstairs, and I love these pouches. Spoiler alert, I did order. Oh, look, this matches that kit. I did order some more of these pouches. I talk about it in the video that I just did. So yeah, I will be sharing, once they come, I will definitely be sharing those. I'm very excited. I love these pouches. If you are on the fence and you're unsure, I say you cannot go wrong with them. I ordered them in the Liberty fabric this year that I fell in love with. So, yeah, it's really nice. So what do I want to use? Which ones? I think I want to use these. And in my pouch, because like I said, I've used this kit or similar to this kit before, this one, I have these. So I am going to pull them out, and we will probably use those also. So I think we're going to use these. And put down a few highlights and go from there. So I've been behind. Well, it's summer and we're playing with the kids, and the kids are here, and there's camping and going and around and boating and all the summer things that we like to do. So I am behind on my memory planning, but it's okay. I can either do them on here with y'all and get caught up, or I can do them just in an evening when it's fishing time, that Joel is gone and I'm home alone, that I'm just looking for something to do. So either way, eventually it will get caught up. If you didn't see my other video, I have reordered the Rosey Life Planner as my memory planner for 26. I wasn't going to. I had said before that I wasn't going to order it. I was going to order from a different company, probably Sterling Ink, to try that out. But Linda from the Rosey Life pulled a fast one on us this year and changed out the layout of this planner. So my curiosity got the best of me, and I ordered it. So you'll be seeing that on here when it comes. I'm very excited for that. Now let me see if I have the right numbers. Did I not put the numbers here? I pulled out numbers. Well, I think I'm losing it. How many times have you seen me do a video that I can't find something that I pulled out right in front of me? Numbers. Right here. Are these the right numbers? No. Nope. But these are. Let me see if there's any on there. I'd kind of like to use up a whole sheet when I can, but it's okay. We're going to use those. So this is the 4th. So yeah, I don't worry too much about getting my memory planning done right on schedule, because sometimes I just enjoy sitting down and printing pictures and putting them in. I do have some pictures printed. Don't usually show them much on here because a lot of our life is around the grandkids, and they're not old enough to say if they want to be on here or not. Like Maven and Griffin are. Esme, it's a little bit iffy. I always ask before I put pictures of them on here or on my Instagram. And I do have a couple that have the kids on that I checked with their mom, but I like took their face out so you can't really see. So personal pictures of them and things, I don't feel comfortable putting them because they're not old enough to tell me really if they want to be on here or not. So there's that. Now, what do I want to put for? I think I just kind of want to make, just a list of things that we did. A bit of a list. And because we don't have any boxes. Yeah, there's no boxes. There are a few like these. So maybe anything really big. Let me check. Okay, on the 4th, that is Jeanette and Lick's wedding anniversary. So we're going to spread this one out a little bit. I'm okay that it passes over the line. On the 5th, I went and test drove a car because if you are new to my channel, you will not know that I have a Nissan Pathfinder Lemon. It has been in and out of the garage more than any other vehicle we have ever had. And at this point, it's almost brand new. Things that, some things were covered by warranty. Some things are not covered by warranty. And it is costing us a clear fortune to keep it on the road. So, yeah, there's that. So that vehicle is being traded in. I have test driven a few vehicles. Budgets had to be readjusted because this car that I'm driving now was supposed to be part of my retirement plan. It's not working out, so there's lots of things that fall into place to buy a new vehicle. So, yeah, there's that. So, I will not be retiring in January as I had planned to because I am buying a new car. So, I am going to work for 3 more years. My job is great, don't get me wrong. I love my job. It's a very, they're very considerate. It's very easygoing. I almost come and go as I please. I was having a hard time trying to decide if I even wanted to retire. So it's okay. I'm going to stay and I'm going to stay and enjoy my job for another few years, which is a-okay with me. I'm perfectly fine with that. So yeah, that is a little bit of scoop there. My job is also seasonal. I'm going to put this down around here. Yeah, so my job is seasonal also. Like right now, I am not working. It's the summer. So there aren't very many jobs that you can sort of make your own hours. Like in the summer, I go into work just to make sure bills are paid or whatever. And I only stay as long as I need to. If I'm there for an hour or 2 hours or whatever it might be, that's okay. I can come and go. So I'm very thankful. And another thing about work, if I need to bring my dogs, I can do that too. So Ellie Mae wasn't feeling good, bring her to work. No big deal. So it was a tough decision on if I even wanted to leave. So there you go, a little inside information. Now, I'm going to start writing down a few things. What pen do I want to use? Do I want to use this Sharpie pen? I'm wondering if this is green. I do believe that it is. Yes, it is. So no, I don't want to use that one. We will use this one. Okay, so on Monday, this was our oldest daughter, Jeanette, and her husband, Lick. It was their anniversary. On the 5th, I went to test drive the Honda. It was okay. It wasn't really what I was looking for. I do believe it's called a Passport. I don't think there's enough room for all 3 seats for the grandkids in the back. So that was kind of something I was thinking of. Let's see. Joel had a sleep clinic appointment. Joel has sleep apnea and needs a sleep machine. So, and he does not like to wear it, but it is helping. So he went to the sleep clinic and he has a machine now. So I am going to put flour over here because I can. What else happened that day? I did go to work. I did not stay very long. What can I use for that? Let's use, I kind of wish there were a few more little things just to highlight. I don't need a ton of them, but I kind of like a little bit. Maybe a little bit more than what is in here. Here's one. We'll use this one. Oh, I think Mr. Stanley might need to go outside. I did run into the office this day. I'm going to put you on pause just for a sec. There you go. Sorry about that. Stanley needed to go outside. He's a big boy. He can go out by himself. Monday. Esme and Griffin came overnight. What do we want to do for that? I kind of jump around when I do this. I don't know, maybe to annoy some people, but that's kind of how I do it. So let's put this here. And yet again, I'm overlapping, but I'm okay with that. So Esme and Griff sleep over. I got groceries that day, but we don't need to put that down. What else is in my many books? Joel went to help a neighbor. He helped them build a patio. And my sister is building a camp about 20 minutes from us. Joel, they started their roof. So we've got that. Let's see what we can put over here. Let's use this butterfly because there's one right there. Joel at patio. They were building a patio. Now over here, I did drop the kids off at home on my way to work, but I don't need to put that on there. On the 6th, this is Happy my son-in-law and a friend of mine. So what can I use for her birthday? Use that one, I guess. Let's use a cup of tea because she was, when I lived in Pubnico, we had lots and lots of tea. So let's put this here, down here. So we will do that. Let's stick another little butterfly up here. There we go. Now on the 6th, did anything else happen on the 6th? Joel and I had a beach day, and Tina and Palmer came for a visit. So what are we going to use for that? This is a February kit, by the way. Let's use this one again, going this way. And I'm going to put another flower. I'm going to put another flower. Let's see. Let's use one that's a little bit smaller than that one. But we're going to kind of... There we go. And Palmer is my great niece. She is my sister's granddaughter. She is the sweetest little thing. A lot of people say she looks like me. She also calls me Mimi. I guess probably because my grandkids call me Mimi, and she's only just 2. She calls me Mimi too. My nephews call me Auntie, and she calls me Mimi, so it's okay. We're good with that. So she can call me Mimi if she wants to, just like the rest of the kids. We love her to death, and we're thankful that she's part of the gang. So works out good. She's a little sweetheart. She's got the blonde curls like Jeanette's youngest daughter, Esme, when she was little, had this full head of like cherub curls, blonde curly hair. And Palmer has the same thing. Her hair reminds me a lot of Esme, but she reminds me a lot of her father. And a lot of people say that she looks a lot like me. So, yeah, that's okay. She's a cutie pie. If they think she looks like me, I'll take it. She is a little sweetheart. So, she is a little sweetheart, and we will take it. I think we need something over here. We need a little something there and maybe a little something here. Let's do a butterfly going this way towards the plant. There we go. Okay, what else happened? We did a beach day. Tina and Palmer visited. We had some birthdays. On the 7th, I went for an ortho appointment, and that's when they told me I need to wear my nighttime retainer day and night for another 3 months. I don't think I'm ever going to be over the braces. They're getting there. Ortho, 3 more months, 24/7. Ugh. I can't even tell you how annoying that is for me because I am a claustrophobia person, and putting those things in brings on my claustrophobia, and I wake up in the night and I take them out, and it's a whole thing. Yeah. When I had actual braces in to finish them at the end, I was waking up with panic attacks, having to take GABA in the middle of the night to get through the night. I did not enjoy it. So if this helps, this is what we're gonna do. So yeah, it's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try, but oh, it's not fun for me at all. You've probably heard me complain a lot about that on here, but yeah. But I will tell you, if you're thinking of braces or Invisalign, do the braces. It goes way faster than Invisalign. Now, I went to a soul supper with a friend of mine, and it was very eye-opening. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was lots of fun. Joel thinks things like that are just, he has no belief in them whatsoever, but it was really good. One of the ladies sitting next to me, and if you don't believe in this is completely fine. It's up to you. One of the ladies sitting next to me was very skeptical. And at this particular supper, you had a meal, you sat down, and then different ladies that had different specialties would come over, or different gifts would come over and just chat and talk. And if she had something to tell someone, she would. So the lady sitting next to me was quite skeptical. And the lady that was doing that particular session, she said, you seem a little nervous. And she said, I don't know what to expect, and whatever. And the lady said, well, she said, if you reach down, well, actually first she said, I see you're covered in fur. And the woman looked at herself, and I said, no, not yourself. I said, we don't see it. Only she sees it. And she said to the lady, if you reach down, she said, there's a dog there that just passed. And this lady burst into tears. And she said, I do believe it's a golden retriever. And she said, I don't feel that it was your dog, but you thought of it like your dog, like you were the mom or the auntie or something like that. And the woman said that her brother's dog had just passed, and they had sleepovers together, and they did a lot of things together, and she was really missing the dog. So yeah, that was really cute. So yeah, it was very interesting. There were a few things mentioned and people were excited to hear or find out, and yeah, it was excellent. So we had a really good time. I enjoy things like that. If it brings people comfort, I don't see anything wrong with it if people are comforted by these things. So there's nothing wrong. And I was told before by someone that if ever anybody tries to give you negative information, that just to get up and walk away, because that is not what they are there for. Oh, I have a delivery. I hear a truck out there. Stanley didn't even bark to let me know, which is fine. He's not a big barker. He's an Australian Shepherd, and I thought he would be far more rambunctious than he is, but he's not, and he is such a sweetheart. He's 2, and he'll be 3 in March. And he is, oh, such a sweetheart. I tell my husband all the time that our other dog, we had a lab years ago. His name was Diesel. And when I saw Stanley, I knew that he was meant for us. And I told, oh, you're going to hear Ellie Mae bark now because the backup of the truck. I told my husband, I said, I am sure Diesel sent Stanley to us because they are so alike. It's funny. Like they were, Diesel was such a calm sweetheart of a dog, and Stanley is the same. So let's see. On Sunday, we had a beach party to go to for a birthday. So we went to that. It was friends of our grandson. So we did that. It was also my sister-in-law's birthday. So we need something for that up here. They're actually away in Europe right now on vacation. So, oh, I hear Stanley's letting me know somebody was here. Excuse me. I was going to teach him to ring the bell, and I didn't, and I should have, because now he scratches my door, and that is my own fault. I take full responsibility because I did not teach him, and I should have. So we've got that. What did we do? On Saturday, Joel and I passed a couple of different beaches. We had a very busy beach weekend, apparently. Joel loves the beach. So we did a couple of beach days. I am not a beach person. I need shade. I am not a sun worshiper. I never was. Excuse me. I sunburn very easily. My natural hair color is red. So yeah. Don't want that there. Let's put it over here. Okay, so beach day times 2. We went to 2 different ones. So Joel had fun. I was okay. We walked the beach and then we left. Let's see. On the 10th also, Leo wanted a sleepover. We went to my daughter's for supper after the beach party. And then Leo wanted to come sleep over. So that week, I'm just going to put it here. That week, actually, I got each of the kids to come individually just so we could have some one-on-one time together. Not so much for them, but for me, because I enjoy sometimes just having like each one individual. So we did supper at Tiff's and Leo sleepover. There we go. So we need a little something down there, and I'm going to need something here and here. So that sheet is empty. That's no help for me. We're going to save the February because we might, well, if I backtrack a day or something here, we'll see. I don't know yet, but I can't use the full February because it's going to be the wrong date for 26. Let's put this mirror over here because it's gorgeous. And let's put these mirrors. I have a couple of them, so it's okay. We're going to put them over here. There we go. We're going to put them up here I like memory planning. It's relaxing, I find. And I will print some pictures and I will put them in the back, and then I have little notes and things. What else did I do? Oh, on the 9th, I canceled our TV package, and on the 7th, oh gosh, there's still stuff. Okay, so what am I missing? On the 7th, let's see, do we have room? Yes, we do. My son and daughter-in-law are moving, so he's ordered a few things. He's moving to our province. They've been out of province for quite some time, and he ordered a few things and we got his delivery here. So that was exciting. The first part of their move started. So FedEx delivery for Brandon. That was the first thing they ordered that got here, so we're excited for that. I canceled our TV package on the 9th. I want to know how long that is going to last. We usually don't watch a lot of TV other than movies, so I did that. I did the supper. It was Debbie's birthday. This planner is done. That one is done. That one is done. That one's done. I think we got it all. I think we got it all down. So other than adding a few more flowers just to fill up the empty spaces like this and like this, we are going to be done. Do I want to overlap something there? Kind of like this planner right there and this cup of tea, I think. Usually I have a cup of tea and my planners, and we go from there. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do this. Okay, Brandon and Melanie got their move date. Wow, they got their actual date, so that was excellent. We're gonna put this one over here. And I think that is a pretty busy, that is a pretty busy week. And quite a few stickers. I'm not so sure how I feel about so many stickers, but that's okay. I'm not going to do my back pages because we're at almost 40 minutes. And it's going to be some pictures that I want to print and put in, and personal notes that I want to write down about Brandon and Melanie's moving and things like that. So I still have all these stickers that I will probably be using in another kit somewhere along the way. Where is my work? Right here. We're going to put that there. I always bring a coffee or something in the car on my way. So yeah, I don't have it written down right here, but I have to go see what book I was reading, what audiobook I was listening to, and other than that, I think we're good. So I'm going to say goodbye. It's been a long, chatty hanging out with me. I'll put this journal one over there because that's a Sunday thing. And I hope I didn't bore you too much with my rambling on. So until next time, happy planning, my friends, and bye-bye.